fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws apace. 4 days brings another moon. But oh, methinks, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, like a stepdame or a dowager. Long we're standing out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly sleep themselves in night, or nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like the silver bow, you bend in heaven, shall behold the night lasting melancholy.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriment. Awake the person nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth the funeral. The pale companion is not of our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing the injury. But I will wed thee in another king, with pomp, with triumph, and with revel.
Utterly defeated, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Untitled. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint, against my child, my daughter Hermia. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her, and my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. With cunning hast thou built to my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not dare before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is my father.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting of your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty. Since such a presence here to plead my thoughts, but I beseech your grace, that I may know the worst may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know well of your youth, examine well your blood, and you wed Demetrius as he would, or else endure the livery of a nun.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Here will I yield my virgin patience up unto his lordship, whose unwitched yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day prick, my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience of your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy great fight for my certain right. You have the father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him? Scornful, Lysander.
True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all of my right is there. I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he is well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortune every way is fairly ranked, if not with advantage, as Demetrius. And, which is more than all these boasts indeed, I am the beloved of the beauteous Hermia. Therefore should I not prosecute my right? Demetrius, our baptist to his head, made love to Nena's daughter, Helena, who won her soul, and she, sweet lady, madly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess, I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof. But, being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. Now, Demetrius, come, and Aegeus, come, I have some private schooling for you both. Hermia, look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else, by the law of Athens, yield you up, which, by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along, I have some business to employ you in against some nuptials, which we may do.
Would you be undesirable employee?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance for roses there you fade so fast?
The lights and wands of rain, and guides the well, keen them from the temples of my eyes.
I me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear my tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, either it was different in blood,
Who rock, too high to be and too low.
or else must grow up in respect of years,
Who spite, too old to be engaged, too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
Oh hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as a lightning in the collied night, that in the spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath power to say the whole, the jaws of darkness do devour itself. How quick bright things come to confusion.
His then true lovers have ever been crossed. It stands an edict in destiny. And let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross. To give to love and dreams, thoughts and sighs, wishes and tears, full fancy followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Tanya. I have a widowed aunt, a dowager of great reverence. She hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she was set to me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then still forth my father's house tomorrow night, and in that wood, a league without a town, where I can meet thee once with Helena, to observe the morning's May, there I will wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' dove, by that with Mrs. Gold and Foster's love, and by that fire which turns a Carthage queen, when the false Troyan undersail was seen, by all the vows ever men broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet.
Keep promise, love. Look, it's your Helena.
What speed, fair Helena? Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsaid. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair, your eyes grow soft and your tongue sweet air, more cheerful than a lark to shepherd's ear, from weak country and hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is captain, oh a favour so yours I would catch fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear would catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue would catch your tongue's sweet melody. Words above mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I give to you to be translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion to meet his heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frown pities my planted skill.
I give him curses, he gives me love.
Oh, that my head is such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he takes me.
His folly is no fault of mine.
And now by your beauty, what fault of mine?
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. But before the time I did Lysander think, King Athens was a paradise to me. Who then more gracious in my love do dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Fair Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold the silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearls into the bladed grass, a time which lovers' flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gate, we have devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I, upon fake primrose branch, who want to lie, hinting our bosoms of their counsel sweet, tear my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger company. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou to us, and good luck grant thee by Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, he must starve our sight, from lover's food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. Adieu and him, Demetrius dote on you. Ooh.
How happy summer, as the sun can be. In Athens, I was thought as fair as she. Oh, what is that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And if he errs, doting on Hermia's heart, I so admire his qualities, things based on our all in no quantity,
men by men, generally according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, thought fit throughout all Athens, to play before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night.
Ah, good people. They were the favourite songs and read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Maliar play is the most lamentable comedy and tragic death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merit. Now, good people, friends. Call forth your actors by the star, and master spread yourself.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready to know what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will cause some tears in the true performing of it. Let the audience look into my eyes. I will remove thorns. I will console them in some measure.
Francis Luke the bellows mender,
Yes, it's gone.
you must take Thisbe on you.
What is this? A wandering night?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Faith, send me not pale woman. I have a fear coming.
And you shall play it in a muff, and speak in a voice as small as you will.
Well, let me take Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Oh, Thisbe! I love you, Thisbe, dear. Oh, Pyramus, dear, I do love you.
No, you must play Pyramus and you Thisbe.
Proceed.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Now, the thinker.
Here, please, Quinn.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Nurse the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope that is a play fitted. You may play Pick Temple, but it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar so I make any man's heart good to hear me. I roar so I make the Duke say, let him roar again! Let him roar again!
And you just do it too terribly. You would fright the duchess and the ladies, and they would shriek, and that would be enough to hang us all. Hang every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if I was to scare the ladies out of their wits, they'd have no discretion if I hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so when I roar like a sucking dove.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, like one you would see on a summer's day, a gentleman-like man, and therefore you can play no part but Pyramus.
What beard am I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
Am I best to play it in my old beard? Or my purple straw beard? Or what about my French crown?
Some of your French clowns have no hair at all, and then you will play it bare-faced. Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, desire you, to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace woods, a mile without the town. For if we meet within, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. I pray ye fail me not.
There will play most courageous you don't see me. Take time, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke don't we meet.
And cut bow strings. How thou, spirit, whither wander you?
There's a hill, there's a dell. For a bush, for a briar. Over path, over town. For a flood, for a fire. I do wander everywhere, twisted in the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The countess tall, her pension free. In their gold coat, what do you see? Rosy ruby, fairy favour. In those freckles live their favours. I was your seat, from dewdrops here. I hang a pearl, where the countess here. Farewell, thou lovely spirit, I'll be gone. Oh, queen, all her elves, come here and nod.
The king doth keep his residency tonight. Take heed the queen comes not within his sight. For over on his passing cell and rat, because that she is her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. Never had she so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, might in his train, to taste the foreign wine. But she before withholds the lovely boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now let them meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or fanged starlight sheen. And they do swear, that all their elves will fear, to creep into acorn cup, and hide from them.
or making quite, or else you are shrewd and knavish, right?
Good Robin Goodman, are you not he? Who finds the maidens of the villaging? Give milk and sometimes neighbouring corn, and make the fruitless breast hamlet churn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no balm. Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those who hobgoblins and call you sweetheart, you do their work and they shall have good luck. I'm not you he.
Thou speakst to right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon, my maiden smile, when I have sat, and being fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in a gothic soul, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bowl, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale, the wisest art telling the saddest tale. Sometimes the 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down potters she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and wax in their mirth and knees and swear, for merry hours are wasted there. But rooms fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here come my mistress, back from the bond.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? There is good hence, as a swan is fed in company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin, sat all day playing on pipes of corn, and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India, that forsooth the bouncing Amazon. Your buskin's mistress, and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How comes that to shame, Titania? She's glanced on my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love for Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and ever since the middle summer spring, met me on hill, in dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by lusty brook, or in the beach margins of the sea, to dance thou ringlets to the whistling wind, that with thy broad thou wast disturbed our sport. The children autumn and the winter came, and their wanton liveries, the maids well by their increase now knows not which is which. And these same progeny of evils come from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her over on? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart to rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in a spice in here by night, full often has she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sand, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we at last we see the sails conceive, and grow big bellied with the wanton wind, which she was pretty and was swimming gate following, her womb then rich with my young squire, with imitating sail upon the land, to fetch me cycles and return again. As from a voyage rich with merchandise, but she being mortal of that boy did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Her chance to love the beauty of wedding day. If you're patiently dancing around, young women I will go with it. If not, shun me and I'll stay on home.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not to thy fairy kingdom, fairies away! We shall tie down like that boots if I long this day.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not follow this grove, till I commend thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest? Since once I sat upon a promontory, I remember. That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and earth, Cupid, all armed, a certain aim he took. The bolt of where Cupid fell upon a little western flower. Fetch me this flower, I shoot thee once. With her the vid on sleeping eyelids laid, make a man or woman madly dote from the next live creature that is seen. Fetch me this herb and be here again, and Leviathan can swim a league.
I must girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I shall wash Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she walks upon, she will pursue as the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from my sight, but who is this? I am invisible. I should stand aside and watch their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? One on the slave, the other slaves me. Thus towards me they were thrown out of this room, and here I am, woes within this room, because I cannot find fair Hermia. So get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but 'tis not I who draws my heart into its steel. Leave you your power to show, and I will have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not? In plainest truth, tell you I cannot, nor I do not love you.
And for that I do love you the more. I am your Spaniel, Demetrius. From all you beat me, I will fall on you. Oh, you do that as your Spaniel. Spare me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave. And worthy as I am for begging your love, what worse a place can I beg? And it's a place of high respect to me, than to be used, and to use your dog.
So not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on you.
And I am sick when I look not on thee.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourselves into the hands of one that loves you not, and to trust the opportunity night and the ill counsel of the desert fate, which were your virginity.
Your that is my privilege. That is not the night knows to your face, nor doth this one that guarded company. But you and I have picked up all the world. But how could you that I am alone, when the whole world has taken a look on me?
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Oh, do not, if thou follow me, do not leave. I shall do thee mischief in your wood.
I am the temple of the crown! You need to finally! Your wrongs is that scandal of my sex. Do not make some other men may do. We can be women on the will. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven and hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Hast thou the flower there, welcome wanderer? Aye, there it is. Pray to give it me. I know a bank where the wild thymes blow, where the oxlet and the nodding violet grows. Quiet over canopy, luscious with vine, sweet musk roses and eglantine. Tanya sleeps there sometimes of the night, lulled in these flowers of dances and delight. The snake's roses enamel skin, weave wide enough to wrap a fairy in. And there I will strike her eyes, and make her full of faithful fantasies, because an Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth, and meet me here when the first cock crows.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now around all in a fairy soul. Then to the first part of the minute hence. Some kill turkeys in the musgrove's bud. Some war with pheromones much to their leaden wings, to make my small elf coats and some keep back. The clamorous owl at night in hoots and wonders is how the faint spirit. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest. Beautiful snake with double bow, body head your see not seen. You stand blind, one do not wrong, come not near our fairy queen. You stand blind, one do not wrong, come not near our fairy queen, come not near our fairy queen. And so wait, and so wait. You know the snake with double tongue, thorny head you'll see not seen. And so wait, and so wait, and so wait. Fill me with melody, singing us a lullaby, 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 lullaby. Never harm the soul of our lovely lady night. So good night, so good night, so good night, so good night, so
what thou seest went its way. Do it for thy true love's sake. When thou wakest, I be dear, wake when some vile things near.
Stand up, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Well, rest us, sweet Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of our day.
Be it so, Lysander. Lead you out of bed. For I have torn this bank will rest my head.
One search of servant's pillow for us both. One heart, one soul, two bosoms, and one trot.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further up. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's confidence. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit. So then but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms. So then two bosoms. And a single drop. Then by your side, no bedroom be denied. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much beshrew my manners and my pride. If Hermia meant to say, Lysander lied, but gentle friend, for love and courtesy, I'd rather off in human modesty. Such separation as may well be said, because a virtuous bachelor and a maid, so far be distant, you would like to be friends, who love their altar, to my sweet life's end.
Amen, to that fair phrase they are, and then end life when I end yours. Here is my bed, sleep give thee all this rest.
Cast that wish, for which I be pressed.
To the forest had I gone, but to see him found I none. On whose eyes I might have proved this foul fault in stirring up. Light and silence. Who is there? We to Athens. He's not where. This is he, my master said, who despised the Athenian maid. And here's a maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dusty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack of this ill courtesy. Sure, upon thine eyes I throw, all the power is charmed of those. So when thou wake, let not forbid, sleep thy feet on his eyelids. Now awake when I am gone, for I must now to over.
I chant intention, do not haunt me thus. Stay on thy couch, I alone will go.
I am out of presence, Fontaine. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy Hermia, whereof she lies, for she has blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not from salt tears, if so mine often washed than hers. No, no, I'm as ugly as a bear. The people made me do run away for fear. Therefore no marvel do
through fire I will, for thy sweet sake, the transparent heaven, nature through her heart, and through her, make me see her heart. Oh, where is the matron? Oh, how sick a word is that vile name to perish on my floor.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your hand, yet not what though Hermia still loves you, so be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minute I with her have spent. No, not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove, but will of a man despite his reason sways, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not right until their season. So, I being young, till now not right to reason. Touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will. Which brings me to your eyes. Where I overlook love stories in love richest book.
What do I was a king of reborn? When at your hands I was out at scorn. Not enough, young man, that I never did, nor ever can, was ever sweet look from Mrs. eyes. But you must the second thing. Absolutely wrong. Who told you to do this? It's a mistake for man of me. So there you are. Was I must confess. I thought you was Lord of true gentleness. Oh, a woman of one man refused. I would have never be abused.
Not Hermia. Hermia thinks I'm there. And then I may come my chandelier. No, with all my power, with all my might, I'll honor Helen and be her knight.
Lysander? What? Remove? Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Speak! And if you are near, speak! Oh, love, I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I'll see you are not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvellous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green clock shall be our stage. This hall shall break our tiring house, and we shall do it in action, as we shall do it before the day.
I'll pay your point.
What sayest thou, Billy Bottom?
There are things in this tale of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus has to draw his sword to kill himself, which ladies cannot abide. Can you explain that?
By a laugh to the parlour fair, I believe it must be the killing out we would have done.
No, I have a device to make all well. Right, me, a prologue. And let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords. And that Pyramus is not killed after all. And that Pyramus is not Pyramus, but I, Bottom the Weaver. This will make all well.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it will be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it be written in 8 and 8. Will not the ladies be appeared to lions?
I do it, I promise you.
Ladies, we ought to consider to bring a lion on the audience is the most dreadful thing, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must be written counting not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak food, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear and not to tremble, my life and yours. If you think I come here as a lion, it's worth pity on my life. No, I know such thing. I'm a man as other men are, and there indeed let him name his name and tell him he is not the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there are 2 difficult things. For we must have moonlight in the chamber, for says the story,
Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight. Does the moon shine the night we say our play? A calendar, a calendar! Check the almanac, check the moonshine, check the moonshine! Yes, it does shine that night. Well, then we must leave the casement of the chamber window open to let the moon shine in. Or else someone will have to come in with a lanthorn and a bush of thorns and say they come to this figure or to present this moonshine. Then there is another difficult thing. For says the story, Pyramus and Thisbe talk through the chink of a wall, so we must have a wall in the great chamber. You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Watson?
I think we need a man to dress up as a wall. Maybe have some rough cast or some plaster or some gnome about him to signify a wall.
If that is all, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your part. Pyramus, say your speech, then enter into that break, and every man according to his cue.
What hempsome toad sons will be swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play tour? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see call.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, Thisbe! Oh, no! Oh, you save us sweet! Alden! Alden! Alden, save us sweet! But hark, a voice, and I will to the bit thee appear.
Range of curves and everything, yes.
I marry you must, for you must understand that he goes but to see a noise, and will be returning soon.
This radiant service, this lily wash of you, the colour of the red rose and thrive to him, with fruit producing.
That's lovely tune. Truthful, suggestive, every time, or new details is needed.
And finish too, man! Why? You must ask that only to Pyramus. And you speak all your parts, choose and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past. It is never tire!
Truthful, suggestive, every time. If I was busy, oh, only that is Thisbe! See that knavery? They're trying to make me a beard.
Bottom, that's not change. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? Do you see an arch head of your own, do you?
Let's see, Bottom, let's see, thou art translated.
Oh, I see their knavery. They're trying to stir me, fight me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I'll walk up and down it. You let them know I'm not afraid, I shall sing. The wassail carp's so black of you, an orange tawny bill.
What hateful makes me from my flaring bed?
The wassail carp with coat so black, the blue, but that sing.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. For mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye small as thy and thy fair virtues before doth move me from the first use of faith to where I love thee.
Reasons, mistress. There'll be a reason for that. Because little reasons keep little company together nowadays. Nay, I'll bleak upon the occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
I think, if I made it into this wood, I can make it out.
Out of this wood do not desire to go.
Thou shalt remain here without mirth on earth. I am a spirit of no common race. The sun is still doth tend upon thy sin. And I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they will fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing whilst thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I have heard thy mortal growth with go, that thou shalt my canary spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb moss, mustard seed.
They are!
Betty, and I, and I, and I. Be kindly courteous to this gentleman. hop in his hawks and gamble in his eyes, feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs and mulberries. The honey bites steal from the humble bees, and the night takers crop their waxen dyes, to have my love to bed into a rise, and clap the wings from painted butterflies. Not to him else, and do him courtesy. Hail, mortal, hail, hail, hail.
I want each you lot for more of my acquaintances. Your name of a seat, sir?
Cobweb.
Ah, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I will make bold with you. Your name of a seat, sir? Ah, dear Mistress Peasbottom. Introduce me to your mistress, mother, Mistress Peascod, and to your father, Master Peascod. Your name of a seat, sir?
Mustard seed.
Ah, good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. The same like ox beef devoured your family as well. I need you for more of my acquaintance too.
Come wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moonbeam seems to look through the watery eyes, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting for his false attachment.